What is up, man? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Sa video na to, pag-uusapan natin yung isa sa skill na dapat ma-master mo internally. Okay? When it comes to controlling your emotions as a man. At kapag ikaw ay isang lalaki that can control your emotions, malakas ang emotional control mo o ang tinatawag nating emotional independence, is mas makaka-attract ka ng mas feminine na mga babae. Kasi if you are a guy that can control his emotions, na emotionally stable ka, mas mafe-feel nilang safe sa'yo. And it signals strength. So mga bago sa channel na to, I'm Joms and I upload videos to help men gain control and leverage to their dating and relationships. Mainly, ang core topic ko dito is about polarity, meaning the natural attraction between the masculine and the feminine. So, kung gusto mo maka-attract ng feminine, yung loyal, loving, supportive, at submissive na babae sa buhay mo, then you might want to improve your masculine energy and understand the feminine. So, sakto to dahil ako mismo ay nasa journey ko to be the best masculine version of myself. At sinishare ko sa channel ko yung mga natututunan ko as my life goes by. So, kung gusto mo din ma-achieve ang best masculine version mo para magkaroon ka ng leverage sa dating and relationships mo, then subscribe ka lang sa channel ko dahil almost daily and weekly nag-upload ako ng videos na for sure makakatulong sa'yo. So, back in this video. So, meron tayong tinatawag na emotional vulnerability. Okay? Kasi usually ito yung mga isa sa mga attractive traits para sa mga feminine na mga babae na kapag gusto nila ng emotionally vulnerable na lalaki. However, nagkakaroon ng confusion about emotional vulnerability and emotional volatility. So, ang emotional vulnerability, yun yung attractive sa kanila. Ang emotional volatility, yun yung hindi attractive sa mga babae. So, merong pinagkaiba yung dalawang yun, and yun yung pag-uusapan natin sa video na to. And tatanggalin muna first before tayo lumalim doon. Gusto ko tanggalin sa inyo yung misconception na kapag emotional vulnerable ka is you will appear weak and hindi masculine or hindi feminine. However, hindi emotional vulnerability yon. Kaya ka mag-a-appear as weak and non-masculine if kapag meron kang emotional volatility. Okay? Yun yung unattractive. Ang emotional vulnerability, yun yung it's a sign of strength that attracts women. And kapag sinabi sa'yo ng babae na be emotionally vulnerable, okay? She is actually testing or she is actually seeing if you are aware of your internal feelings or internal emotions and you are capable of controlling it. Okay? Pinagkaiba sa emotional volatility signals weakness kasi it shows na hindi mo kayang kontrolin yung emotions mo. Okay? So, sa emotional vulnerability, attractive to sa mga babae if you are practicing this with a grounded and you are practicing this consciously. Okay? Nagiging emotionally vulnerable ka sa babae in a grounded and conscious manner. So, ano ba ibig sabihin nun? So, mas attractive sa babae na nararamdaman niyang tao ka din. Okay? That you are real, you are authentic, you are genuine, you are human. Okay? Na hindi ka nagpapanggap na, alam mo yun, hindi ka nagpapanggap as a, yung walang mask. Usually kasi sinusuppress natin yung mga feelings natin. And ang nangyayari is hindi na tayo mukhang tao, mukha na tayong robot. Okay? Usually yun yung pag nasobrahan ka sa pagiging nonchalant mo. Na hindi mo na pinapakita yung emotions mo when it comes to your partner. Now, itong sinasabi ko sa inyo, this is very important when it comes to maintaining long-term relationships. Okay? So, mas makakapag-maintain ka ng long-term relationship if you master your emotions. Kasi usually, yun talaga yun eh. Ang magdidikta ng tagal, okay, ng long-term relationship is gaano ka kagaling when it comes to controlling your emotions. Okay? Secondary na lang yung attraction. Sa una, attraction talaga. Sa mga short-term, okay, short-term, if your short-term relationship lang ang gusto mo, master mo lang yung attraction, sobrang dali lang nun. Pero, different ballgame na when it comes to maintaining long-term relationships. Okay? You need a lot of emotional independence and emotional control kapag nasa long-term game ka na. Okay? Long-term relationships ka na. So, itong i-share ko sa inyo is makakatulong sa inyo kapag nasa long-term pag papunta na kayo or papunta na kayo sa long-term relationship. Usually, lalabas tong iti-test nila yung emotional vulnerability mo and emotional volatility mo on siguro maybe after 3 to 4 dates. Ganyan. Sa first date kasi more on attraction, sexual chemistry muna yung gagawin nyo dyan, first to 2 dates. Emotional vulnerability, yung emotional control mo is i-test nila maybe, yun, nasa mid part of dating na. So, yun. So, again, this is very important kahit nasa short term, nasa first early stage of dating ka pa lang or nasa long-term relationship ka na. Okay? So, gusto ko lang i-emphasize yun. So, yun. So, kahit single ka ngayon or may dinidate ka ngayon or nasa long-term relationship ka ngayon, napakahalaga na meron kang emotional independence and emotional control. So, emotional vulnerability, this is a tool in order for you to connect with a feminine, to open, okay? To make her feel safe and to see you as a authentic and genuine man. Alright? So, this will help you to connect with the feminine, to connect with women. So, without emotional vulnerability, hindi ka makakapag-connect, hindi ka you cannot be her source kung close, again, vulnerability is ibig sabihin open ka. So, you cannot provide love, hindi ka makakapag-provide ng love or hindi ka magkakaroon ng open heart if hindi ka vulnerable. Now, kasi naano kasi yung term na vulnerable eh, parang nadidemonize na kapag vulnerable ka, weak ka, pero hindi. Magiging weak ka lang if volatile ka. Not vulnerable. Iba yun. Laliman na natin. So, kaya nagiging attractive sa babae ang isang emotional vulnerable man is because it signals emotional stability. Ibig sabihin na kahit nakakaramdam ng feelings yung lalaki, honest siya sa feelings niya. Hindi niya sinusuppress yung nararamdaman niya. So, kahit na nakakaramdam siya ng mga bagay, honest pa rin siya, pero kaya niyang kontrolin to. Okay? Hindi siya nako-control nito. So, ibig sabihin, pag sinabi ko sa babae na, alam mo, nalulungkot ako ngayon. I feel unmotivated lately. Okay? So, totoo yun. Totoo nararamdaman mo. Kasi tao ka, nakakaramdam ka naman talaga ng feeling na ganun. I feel depressed, ganyan. Pero, may kita pa rin niya sa actions mo na consistent ka pa rin sa habits mo. Consistent ka pa rin sa pag-pursue ng passion mo, consistent ka pa rin sa fitness mo, consistent ka pa rin sa sa pag-pursue ng mission mo. So, ganun. So, in that way, nagiging honest ka on what you feel, pero nakikita niya na hindi ka nakokontrol ng emotions mo. That you have complete sovereignty about your internal feelings. Okay? So, and that shows superior strength as a man. Okay? Na kaya mong kontrolin yung emotions mo. So, para mas maintindihan nyo lalo, i-distinguish natin kung ano yung pinagkaiba ng dalawa. Okay? So, kapag ikaw ay emotional vulnerable na lalaki, so usually ikaw ay merong emotional independence. Okay? So, vulnerability is an intentional act of transparency. Ibig sabihin, nagiging transparent ka on what you feel. Okay, yun lang talaga yun. You are being transparent on what you feel. Ang emotional volatility, in which ito yung nakakapag-repel sa feminine kasi it signals weakness, is meron kang nagkakaroon ka ng unconscious reaction kapag nakakaramdam ka ng heightened emotions or kapag nafe-feel mong threatened ka. Ganyan. So, vulnerability is just an intentional act of transparency of what you feel. Okay? Volatility, on the other hand, is a unconscious reaction to your feelings. Okay? Emotional vulnerability signals independence and self-awareness. Emotional volatility signals reactivity. Okay? Ang attractive sa babae is yung meron kang emotional independence and self-awareness in which yun yung emotional vulnerability. Ang hindi attractive sa babae is yung emotional volatility. Ibig sabihin, ikaw ay reactive. Ibig sabihin, nakokontrol ka ng emotions mo. Okay? So, kapag ikaw ay emotional vulnerable, okay, meron kang internal control sa nararamdaman mo. Okay? You own your feelings and take responsibility kahit ano pang state yung meron ka ngayon. Okay? Na versus sa emotional volatility na reactive ka, madalas sinisisi mo yung mga ibang tao kung bakit mo nararamdaman yung nararamdaman mo. Usually, bago nakasalalay sa ibang tao o external yung control, binibigay mo yung control externally sa ibang tao. For example, magiging masaya lang ako kapag nilike niya yung picture ko. Magiging masaya lang ako kapag pinansin niya ako. So, hanggat hindi mo ako pinapansin, hindi ako magiging masaya. So, nakita nyo, emotionally dependent ka on other people. So, gaganda lang yung pakiramdam ko, magiging okay lang yung pakiramdam ko, depende sa taong to. Depende sa babaeng to. Usually, makikita mo yan sa mga lalaki merong victim mindset. Natangin ang lungkot-lungkot ko ngayon kasi itong babaeng to eh. Hindi ako magiging masaya hanggat hindi niya binibigay ko ano yung gusto ko. So, that's a very reactive man. And for sure, nakaka-turn off yun. Okay? Kasi, ang main difference ng emotional vulnerable na lalaki sa emotional volatile na lalaki. Apakahaba nung ano. Sabihin na natin independent at reactive. Independent at reactive na lalaki. So, ang independent na lalaki is merong ownership. Okay? Na kaya niyang kontrolin yung nararamdaman niya. At hindi niya sinisisi yung babae o hindi niya binibigay yung sa babae yung responsibilidad para i-regulate yung emotions niya. Okay? Versus sa reactive na lalaki, usually nagmamanifesto sa mga nice guys kasi sinusuppress nila masyado yung needs nila, okay? Hindi sila emotional vulnerable, ibig sabihin hindi sila honest, hindi sila transparent sa needs and feelings nila. That's why sinusuppress nila to. So kapag napuno is magkakaroon silang emotional outburst. Magagalit sila sa babae na tinake advantage lang ako, maging bitter ako, ganyan. Usually doon nangyayari yon. At nakakagawa sila ng mga bagay na kahit sila hindi naman nila gusto. Ganyan. Okay? Another difference is a emotional vulnerable man is kaya niya mag-share ng feelings, kaya niya maging honest sa nararamdaman niya, but hindi niya kailangan ng ibang tao para magbago o maging okay yung feeling niya. Okay? He is emotionally independent. Again, if you are emotionally vulnerable, ibig sabihin lang nun, you are transparent and self-aware. So you share your feelings but do not need the other person to change to make you okay. Compared mo sa isang emotional volatile man na reactive, na kailangan mo ng ibang tao, Okay? You need the other person, or you need the woman to change or fix your feelings so your internal conflict or your internal negative feelings stops. Again, independent ka kapag nasa emotional vulnerability ka. Dependent ka kapag nasa reactive state ka. Okay? So usually makikita to on how you communicate your feelings. So kapag emotionally vulnerable ka, usually you communicate your feelings ng short and simple. Sabi mo, I feel unmotivated right now, na I feel as sad about nung namatay si Kobe. Ganyan. And hindi mo binibigay yung burden sa babae para i-fix ka. Okay? Namatay si, rest in peace man. Ako talaga nalungkot ako nung namatay si Kobe. And naalala ko, sinabi ko yun sa partner ko. And hindi ko, in a way na, naging honest lang ako, naging transparent lang ako sa nararamdaman ko that day. And hindi ko siya binigyan ng burden na kailangan i-fix niya yung nararamdaman kong sadness, na kailangan pasahin niya ako. No, nag-share lang ako. Nalungkot ako kasi namatay yung idol ko. So yun, so kapag ganun kasi naramdaman ng babae, she will try to, kasi innate na sa babae yun eh. Innate na in-nurture ka niya. Kapag nararamdaman niyang malungkot ka, innate na sa kanya na, kailangan niya ng nurturance. So, in-nurture ka niya. However, wag mo obligahin yung babae na ganun dapat yung gawin niya every time. Okay? Every time na nakakaramdam ka ng negative emotions. Kasi depende pa rin yan sa mood nila on how love or gaano kataas yung feeling of love nila sa araw na yun. At alam naman natin yung babae, pabago-bago yan. So, hindi mo sila masasandalan in times of this. Okay? Hindi mo sila masasandalan. Again, pag ikaw ang masculine sa relationship, kailangan meron kang emotional independence. Kaya mong kontrolin, kaya mong i-soothe, kaya mong anuhin yung emotions mo, kontrolin yung emotions mo. Okay? So kapag reactive kang lalaki, usually, the way you communicate your feelings is, ikaw yung naninisi ka. Okay? Sabihin mo, alam mo kung bakit ako ganito kasi hindi mo sinusunod lahat ng gusto ko. Hindi mo binibigay lahat ng gusto ko. Na palagi kang ganyan, palagi kang ganito. Kaya ako malungkot kasi palagi kang ganyan, palagi kang ganyan, palagi kang ganito. So that's a sign of a emotional volatile man, in which very unattractive sa feminine. Okay? So another thing, kapag ikaw ay emotional vulnerable na lalaki is, kapag nakakaramdam ka ng heightened emotions, ng heightened feelings, is kaya mong maging present. Ibig sabihin, kaya mo siyang damdamin, and kaya mong you can push through the discomfort. Kahit na malungkot ka, kahit na unmotivated ka, nagagawa mo pa rin yung mga bagay na dapat mong gawin. You are able, ano ba English doon? Kaya mo pa rin gumawa ng rational and good decisions para sa sarili mo at sa mga taong nakapaligid sa'yo. Okay? While the other hand, kapag ikaw ay emotional volatile man, is very reactive ka. Usually, ang ginagawa ng isang reactive man is nagwi-withdraw, yung silent treatment, nagiging defensive, or ginagamit yung rage. Okay, na nagagalit na lang bigla, na naninigaw, ganyan, na para lang makontrol niya yung situation. Okay, makontrol niya yung babae. So, again, if you are emotional volatile man, you are trying to control yung external mo instead of controlling your internal conflict. Okay? So, yun. So, that's why yung pagiging emotional vulnerable is perceived as strength and very attractive sa feminine if you signal strength. Okay? At very unattractive naman sa feminine if you are emotional volatile. Kasi you are perceived as weak, immature, and dangerous. Again, naalala nyo yung sa mga balita na kapag merong mga lalaking nakakagawa ng krimen, na karumal-dumal. Usually, sinasabi nila, nadala lang ako ng emotions ko. So, that's a emotionally volatile man. So, usually yung mga ganong mga lalaki na emotionally volatile is na-hijack sila ng emotions nila. Okay, hindi nila nakokontrol. Okay? So, if a emotionally vulnerable man o yung isang lalaking emotionally independent is kaya niyang i-acknowledge yung nararamdaman niya, yung intensity o yung charge ng nararamdaman niya without letting it control him. Okay, despite of high emotions, he can still do rational actions. He can still do good. He can still make good decisions and rational choices. Okay, hindi niya, kahit na mataas yung emotions niya, hindi niya hinahayaan na makontrol siya nito. And that's a skill. Again, matututunan mo yan, guys. Matututunan mo yan. You should be aware of your feelings. Aware. Damdamin mo talaga sila. Para alam mo kung anong emotion yung nararamdaman mo. Shit, galit ako ngayon. Alam mo, kasi awareness is the first step. Kailangan alam mo kung paano nag-respond yung katawan mo, kung ano yung nararamdaman mo kapag galit ka, kapag malungkot ka, kapag unmotivated ka, kapag sobrang saya mo. In that way, nakokontrol mo. Aware ka sa nararamdaman mo. Okay. So, isa sa pinakamalaking misconception kasi na kapag sinabi ng babae na gusto ko nang maging vulnerable ka sa akin, hindi ibig sabihin nun that na kailangan mo mag-emotional ng kasi usually kasi ginagawa ng mga lalaki is nag-emotional dump sila. Okay, emotional dumping yung ginagawa nila. Na ginagawa nilang parang therapist yung babae. Okay? Pag sinabi sa'yo ng babae na maging vulnerable ka, ibig sabihin lang nun is gusto niyang malaman kung ano yung inner state mo. Okay? Without burdening her. Nagets niyo ba yon? Na gusto niya malaman kung ano yung nararamdaman mo, ano yung state mo, ano yung mood mo. Without actually burdening her to change that. To make it okay. Okay? Hindi mo kailangan mag-dump sa kanya nagawin mo siyang therapist. Gusto lang niya malaman kung ano yung state mo. Kung ano yung mood mo. Okay? Because in that way, sharing your inner state will create closeness. Okay? Okay, pwede mo sabihin sa babae na maging honest ka na, I feel sad today. Yeah, yun lang. I feel sad today. I feel unmotivated today. Pero yung very grounded ka pa rin na hindi yung bigla ka nalang iiyak na, hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin ko. Kapag ganoon, mapipilitan yung babae na mapunta sa masculine niya. In which mawawala yung polarity, mawawala yung attraction. Magiging fixer mode yung babae. In which ayaw natin yun. So as much as possible, you can be honest and transparent sa feelings mo, but make sure you can control it. Make sure na you are not emotionally dumping it to a woman. Okay? Usually, mag-share ka ng problema mo, mas okay nang umiyak ka sa barkada mong lalaki kaysa sa kaysa sa partner mong babae. Kaysa sa babae. I-share mo lang yung problema mo na, hey, I feel sad today kasi ito yung nangyayari. However, ito yung ginagawa ko para ma-fix to. So, pwede kang mag-share ng problem ng nararamdaman mo sa babae. Just make sure that meron ka ng actionable plan that you are doing para ma-fix yun. Okay? That's how you can be vulnerable sa isang babae. In that way, makikita ka pa rin niya as her rock, her mountain, her leader. Hindi siya mapipilitang mapunta sa masculine side niya. Alright? So, tandaan nyo lang to that a reactive man uses his emotions to manipulate or control. While a vulnerable man uses his feelings as a bridge to invite a woman into his world. So, if you want to know more about sa tinuturo kong diskarte pagdating sa mga babae, you can join my email newsletter Libre lang yan kung saan nagbibigay ako ng tips, ng daily advice that will help you gain leverage and control on your dating and relationships. So kung palagi ka nababasted, nafe-friendzone, nare-reject, at natutorpe, at gusto mo na maging best masculine version mo para magkaroon ka ng leverage sa dating and relationships mo, check mo lang yung link sa description box or sa bio ko. Libre lang yan. And I'll see you on the next one. Let's go.